Hey guys, so here at Kenwood Security, you know we're no stranger to a good boot build, and this is no exception. Right, so we've just completed this gorgeous Mark IV R32 audio install. Essentially, the customer came to us looking for a wicked system. So we sat down with the customer, explained a few options, and then finalized a build. So what we ended up doing is essentially overhauling the whole system in the car. We upgraded the head unit, the front and rear speakers, sounded in the whole car, and incorporated a really nice boot build with two 12-inch subs and all the amps on show. So let's stop talking about it and let me actually show you what we've done. Right, so what have we done here? So we have first of all upgraded the head unit. Now this car did have an aftermarket head unit when it came into us, but it was a pretty dated unit, didn't have any wireless CarPlay or any of the modern day functions you're going to need. So the customer wanted to upgrade that, so we've chosen a very good option being the Kenwood 8021 DABs. Really popular option for us and really good price point for all the features that it does. Next, we upgraded all of the speakers. So what we did in the front and the rear is a Audison APK 165P. Now, Audison are fantastic options for speakers and we use a lot of them. The 165Ps are essentially more power handling versions of the normal 165s. They have a slightly larger tweeter and just generally a lot brighter and a lot more present. So we've got them in the front and then in the back. In this little compartment here, we have a controller. Now you may be wondering what that's for. That's for something special in the back, so let me show you that. Right, so here's where the magic's happening. We've got two huge 12-inch subwoofers. Now, if you know what these subs are, you know what they're like, but these are 12-inch JLW7s. We've gone with two of them. So the customer wanted some serious bass output on this car, but still wanted to keep the quality, and these are the best subs for that. We've incorporated this into a custom sealed enclosure for the two subs. Because they're very large, we did have some trouble in trying to work out the best way of doing them because they have a very large back on them. But we've managed to make it work in this V shape. And we've trimmed the box in this really nice grey Alcantara to match the rest of the car because it's all trimmed in that grey Alcantara. Now down below, we've got the amplifiers. So it's an AFM 8.14 bit. So that's an 8-channel amplifier with a built-in processor that can control the whole system. Along with that, we've got two monoblock amps, so they're AFM1Ds. They're both driving the two subs. So the whole system is all fully tuned and set up and sounds fantastic. So as you can see, the box goes right to the very back of the boot, uses all the available space that we have because you need a lot of volume for these enclosures. But they are solid, they're all nicely kind of contoured to the boot, they look really nice. And it really does sound good. But obviously what we've done as well is we've lit up, so when all the system's on, this is all lit up with cob LED lighting, all around the subs is lit up, and it just looks the nuts. I know what you're all thinking, you want to listen to this, right? So let's stop talking about it, let's jump in and have a listen, yeah? Lovely VR6 sound. So let me just pair up my phone quickly, and what we'll do first of all is we'll demonstrate the quality of the sound, not so much the bass. I'm going to turn the bass right down for the time being, and we're going to quickly focus on how good the quality of the sound, how much volume we can get, the treble, everything like that. Yeah, straight away you've got loads of bright treble coming through, but it's not too harsh, it's hurting your ears. Nice amount of mid bass coming through the doors, and it just sounds really nice. So I'm going to now use the Audison controller to bring in the sub, and we'll see what kind of difference that makes. You can already hear it. That's some serious bass, and it's not just loud bass. There's quality there, you can feel it. All of the frequencies it's hitting, and it's just very, very accurate and loads of output. What I'm actually going to do now is I'm going to play a few just frequency testing essentially. So I'm going to see what we can get this sub to play down to. Because in a sealed box, you tend to be able to play quite a wide band of frequencies at a very high volume. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to start off by playing a 45 Hertz tone. I'm going to set the volume to 25, sub stand up on the controller, and I'm going to slowly start rolling it down. And we're going to drop all the way down to probably about 20 Hertz and see how that reacts. So let's crack on. Right, start dropping it down. Shaking. 30 Hertz, 25 Hertz, 22 Hertz. Everything's shaking. Sunroof's going mad. That's 20 Hertz. I feel it. It's in my chest, in my ears. I can feel my eardrums vibrating. Right, let's turn that down. Wow. Yeah, that's some serious accuracy with these subs, and the output is crazy. I mean, we've got this door open and this sunroof is still flexing like mad. Everything's vibrating, well, not vibrating, but everything's flexing. We've done the sound deadening, which has helped a lot with the vibrations, especially on the boot lid. But yeah, with this kind of bass, everything wants to move. So yeah, I'm really happy with these. Right, so I mean, that's the demo done, and I'm sure you can probably even hear through the camera that this sounds the nuts. Now obviously we're using this controller down here. Now this is actually a new product from Audison. It's called the DRC MP CAN. Now it's their latest display style controller, and normally with these Forza amplifiers we use their round controller, which is the DRC AC. Now the benefit of having something like this is it has a physical display. You can mount it like what we've done, custom mount it in the ashtray here, and it allows you to see exactly what's going on. And it has multiple functions. It's not just the subwoofer controller. You can control overall volume, you can control obviously your subwoofer volume, you can set balance and fader through it, you can change the tunes, so obviously we can set multiple different tunes for the system. In this case we've set different types of time alignment. So like one is for the driver, one is for the center, one is for all passengers. And even stuff like the color of the LEDs, the brightness of the LEDs. You can change the source, so even if you had an optical source going in for like a Bluetooth receiver or something like that, you can change between this as the source and the Bluetooth receiver. It's all done through this controller, and it's very in depth. You can do really do a lot with it. And just to quickly recap what we've done on this Mark IV R32, the speakers, we've installed APK 165Ps from Audison, and I did forget to mention earlier, in the front stage we're running this active, so the front door tweeters and the mids are running on separate channels, so we have ultimate kind of adjustment in the frequencies of those. And in the boot we've got two JL Audio 12-inch W7 subwoofers running off of the two Audison AF-M1D monoblock amps, and then this is all controlled and amplifying the speakers via the 8-channel Audison M8.14 amplifier with built-in processor. So a bit of a mouthful, lots to talk about, lots of equipment in this car, but I'm sure you can agree it sounds amazing. Right, that's enough from me. I'm going to carry on listening, but I hope you've enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.